Hello, I'm Prashant. This is my deep learning project, Blind Image Super Resolution. Moving to the introduction part. So, the high resolution images are very essential, and the main aim of the project is to recover a high resolution image from a low resolution input. To build this SRCNN model is implemented, and this model is built using the Keras library. And the uses of this high resolution images, this model is to detect, identify, and perform facial recognition on low resolution images obtained from security cameras. Then, so these two sets of images are examples of low resolution, high resolution images. In the left side you can see low resolution image, and right side it is the high resolution image. So I build a SRCNN model to obtain the high resolution image by giving the low resolution image as the input. Here deep learning for image restoration. So here the multi-layer perceptron whose all layers are fully connected is applied for natural image denoising and post deep learning denoising. And here each layer of cascade requires independent optimization of the self similarity search process and the autoencoder. Here the CNN for super resolution. So once I take the data set for which consists of the original images, I need to perform the pre-processing step on this raw data for to continue the process. So the first the pre-processing step is to upscale it to the desired size using the bicubic interpolation, and then my final goal is by taking this interpolated image as my input, I need to recover an image that is as similar to the ground truth image. And we know that in the CNN there is mapping between the neural networks. So this mapping involved in this mainly consists of three operations. The first one is the patch extraction and representation. So in this we extract the patches from the low resolution image. Y means the interpolated image which I consider as the input, and represents each patch as a high dimensional vector, and these vectors comprise a set of feature maps of which the number equals to the dimensionality of the vectors. And the second operation is non-linear mapping. So in this we non-linearly map each high dimensional vector onto another high dimensional vector. Each mapped vector is conceptually the representation of high resolution patch. These vectors comprise another set of feature vectors. So then the final step is the reconstruction. In this we aggregate the above high resolution patch wise representations to generate the final high resolution image. This image is expected to be the similar to the ground truth of the original image. So finally we the output, the reconstructed image will be the output. So this must be similar to the initial original image that is taken into the consideration. So here the three main operations were visually represented. So the low resolution image as input and high resolution image as output, and in between N1 feature maps of low resolution image and N2 feature maps of high resolution image, and three operations which I just discussed now. And from this image we can infer that first convolution layer of the SRCNN extracts a set of feature maps, and then the second layer maps these feature maps non-linearly to high resolution patch representations, and the last layer combines the predictions within a spatial neighborhood to produce the final high resolution image. Now let's move to the implementation part. So I have implemented this in the Jupyter notebook. So in this I have considered the three image quality metrics, which is the PSNR, which is peak signal noise ratio, MSE mean square error, and SSIM, which indicates is structural similarity index. And structural similarity index shows the accuracy of the of the reconstructed image that can be compared to the original image. And so this is it ranges between 0 to 1. And I have done processing of the images using the OpenCV library. It is a computer vision library, and in between I have taken the conversions between the RGB space between the color spaces RGB, BGR, and YCR-CB according to my requirement. And I have built these deep neural networks using the Keras library. And finally I deploy and evaluate the SRCNN network. So these are the steps which I considered to implement this coding part. Now I will show the coding part. So here this is my code for this image resolution project. So initially I imported all the necessary libraries, And then here mainly I use the Keras library to build the SR-CNN model and ADAM optimizer, and main things are structural similarity index, CVT, CV2, computer vision library. And then I define function for image quality metrics. Here, as I discussed, three image quality metrics are taken into consideration: peak signal noise ratio, mean squared error, and SSIM, and structural similarity index. So, according to their relations, I, I derived a function here. Here you can see the target means degrade image or reconstruct image, and reference means it is the original image. So I'm comparing it with the original image and finding the this all metrics. And finally I considered all it as in a single list. So by using the scores list I can find out three values, that is PSNR, MSC, and SSIM. And then I derived a function for preparing degraded images. So I took a data set which consists of some different kinds of good resoluted images, and I degraded them by uh, by prepare images function in this. So this I prepared the degraded images by resizing it. So when we resize and get to the normal size, when we change the dimension and again come back to the original dimension, definitely there will be some lost information or some noisy will be there. So in this way by performing this I will get the degraded images, and I saved all these images into the images SRCNN library, and source SRCNN library indicates all the original images, which means the reference images. And I saved all this. So then it is testing low resolution images. So in this by using the for loop and in the images SRCNN, which means the low resolution images SRCNN means. So again here it is target and reference. Reference means the original image, and target means which I obtained the low resolution image. So for this I use the score function which I have declared previously. So these are my obtained values for the PSNR, MSC, and SSIM for different kind of images which I took as a data set. Okay, and so these are the values I obtained. For that I will just show the data set which build I the have SRCNN model. So these three layers are defined according to the three operations which we have discussed in the PPT. That is patch, extraction, representation, and nonlinear mapping and reconstruction. So the three layers indicates these three operations. So here by I consider Adam as the optimizer, and matrix I mean squared error. So then I use the image processing functions to reshape it according to my requirement, and then I define the model into the SRCNN, and I consider the explain and wide train for the training process. And we know the target which I have taken, and I made a color conversions according. So I fixed a common shape. It is 300 versus 300 to 200, and I got the extend white train. And once I got this extend and white train, I in this array of images I tried to fit in the SRCNN model which I have defined just now, which I have defined. So this is extend white train, and I have considered the epochs as 10. So here you can see the mean squared error and the loss function. So in every epoch we can see that there is decrease in the loss, and mean squared error there is decrease in. So in this way we train, and once the training finish, all weights will be there in the neural networks, and that model can be used for further predictions of low resolution image. But to get a very less loss or very less mean square error, I need to go for very high number of epochs. So instead I directly considered the instead I directly consider the pre-trained weights. So here here it is the prediction function. So image path SRCNN model, and I loaded the pre-trained weights. And here I, using computer vision library, I can read the image data, image in the source, and the degraded image. And then I performed the pre-process the image with the mod drop, and then I converted the image to the YCR CB color space as I said before. And the image, I normalized the images, and then I performed the super resolution with SRCNN, and then post processing. And after this, I converted the Y channel back to the BGR, and I and using the scores, I found the all three image metrics. I can find all three image metrics in this function. And I, for sample, I considered one input for the prediction, which is T15. And I written all the code for to obtain the degraded image, reconstruct image, and with the original image, along with the uh, PSNR, SSIM, and one more and mean square error. Okay. So finally, after that, I got this as my output: original image, degraded image, and SRCNN image. So you can see the original is good resoluted image, and degraded is there is a noisy image. Through the quality, we can find this as degraded image. And we can see here SRCNN image, which is super resoluted image, which is uh, good quality, which is in good quality compared to the degraded image. So this is the reconstructed image SRCNN. And here from the PSNR, MSC, SSIM values also, we can infer that reconstructed image has good quality over the degraded image. Initially here the structural similarity index, which shows the how similar images are, it is in 0.89, and in the reconstruct image it is around 0.92, which shows the good performance of the model. And you can also change here the input and obtain for another one also. So I give another image as input. Now if I run this, so this is another example. So original image, degraded image, and finally the SRCNN image. And finally I saved all the SRCNN image into the output SRCNN folder. So this is about my project. And finally, this is my reference. I referred IEEE research paper for this project. And thank you.